These motherfuckers aren't ready. Welcome to the Don't Help Me, I'm Bombing.
Okay. All right.
Babe, don't get offended.
I fucking miss you when you don't call me, don't call me, yeah. I fucking suck at singing, but it's the third episode, and I'm giving it to you.
Alright. So, alright, guys, it's the beginning of November. It's my birth month date, so I'm pretty psyched. Not as much as I was last year or the year before that, but it's good to know that I'm still alive, getting older, you know. There's more hair follicles on my upper lip, so what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's coming out good? I think I look like the fucking Bob from Bob's Burgers or fucking Mexican Rat? Or do I look like Gustavo? I don't know, but I always wanted one of those cowboy mustaches. It just covers their whole upper lip, so you can't really. It just covers most of the expression they're trying to emit off their face. So, anyways, what's going on, guys? Yeah, I didn't dress up for October, which I don't mind. You know, I'm kind of over that. I didn't really, I saw a lot of my friends at parties and stuff, and that's cool. You know, that's another thing I'm not really involved in, because I just keep to myself. Yeah. It looked fun though. Looked a lot of fun. I can tell you the last time I've been to an actual party, was yesterday. It was yesterday. I went to a cousin's birthday party, and that's not really much of a party. It's more of a reunion of family members, and it's cool. You know, I don't really like going to family gatherings. I'd rather just go to a kickback, full of strangers that I don't know. But yeah, guys, it's the third episode. Holy shit! I don't really have much to throw out there, but I can tell you that what's funny? I went to another show. I go to shows like every other week just so I can get inspired or just watch comedy, you know? It was a comedy show. And I usually, I'm subscribed to that to whichever club, and they give you like these free promos. And I usually get like more than I'm supposed to. And then I end up going there with like half of the people that I was supposed to bring. So it's funny because I posted on Instagram. I'm like, hey, yo, I got 2 tickets left. Seems like no one's going. So if you want to meet at the particular place that the show's being held at, then go for it. I'll give you the tickets. And, no one went, but I did get a lot of DMs. Like, oh, what? Dude, you don't hit me up? You didn't hit me up for that? Like, dude, like, it's the thought that counts. And I'm like, okay, for sure. I'm not doing that to be a dick. It's just that we haven't talked at all until I've brought this, to the ether of my Instagram friends. But dude, thanks for having me in mind, even though I was just offering something for free that only benefited you. But dude, I'll totally have you in mind next time. I have a van so I can fit as many heads as I can there, but honestly, it's like, why do you wait? Why do you wait for me to offer something? You know, why can't you just hit me up on a Thursday or on a fucking Tuesday? Like, hey dude, you want to go for a coffee? It's on me. Or like, dude, let's just catch up. Or why do you got to wait until I'm going somewhere or I'm paying for something? Or if it's just, you know what I mean? It's like, god damn, dude. Can't we just have some fucking coffee and just hit the hay? Like, not hit the hay, just like fucking shoot the shit. And anyways, third wheeling. Third wheeling is something that I'm good at. I've been doing it for a while. It's one of my specialties. Cause yeah, I just don't have the time. Well, I do have the time to put in a relationship. I just don't. I'm not ready for a commitment. So that's fine, right? That's not. That's not like. It's cause I'm tired. I'm just tired of having to put in the work, building up a good conversation that I know it's, you know, and then it just flat out leads to nowhere. If it just like, and by that I mean we talk, and I guess it's just me not bringing up, hey, you know, I'm into you, or even if I do, it's just like, I guess I just don't ask out the person quick enough or something. I don't really know, but yeah, man, it's like buying a car. You know, you gotta sign a fucking. When you buy the car, you know you're in for a contract. There's a contract. You need to pay monthly, or you need to pay something. You need to give for what you got. And before doing that, I'm the type of guy, of course, like, when you look at a car, you look around, you see if there's any dents, there's something you gotta deal with. Of course, you don't want you don't want that. You want a new car, no problems, no mileage, no baggage, you know. So I guess I just do that to the point where the salesman is like, oh yeah, someone bought that already. You're going to have to look at another model or a different car, different color. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. But, so I was talking to my nieces and nephews yesterday because I went to the reunion yesterday, and I'm better off, you know, I'll hang out with anyone, you know, and I'll listen. If I don't really have anything to give in to the conversation, I'll listen. And if not, I'll just be like, dude, I gotta go. Like, you know, but that doesn't really happen that much. I'm just there, planted. But yeah, I was talking to my nieces and nephews, and I mentioned to them, because they're, you know, being at that age, all you do is just YouTube, make fucking glitter or slime. It was funny. I was talking to my niece, and I was like, dude, you know what? Me being into my YouTube channel and everything, just trying to build something. You know, I told him, like, you know what? You know, me being 24 and all that, I'm barely getting started on this. Casey, which is, fuck, I said her name. Whatever. Casey, you you should start a YouTube channel. You know, I think it would really like, you have the personality for it, you know. And you know, you could be like the slime queen of YouTube. How does that sound? She's like, slime's old. It's all about vlogging now. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, well, wow. Okay. I mean, I think slime's pretty cool, but she's just in the age of she's in high school. So, man, I remember when I was in high school, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know anyone. I was supposed to go to from the middle school. I didn't even graduate middle school, but from when I got out of there, I was supposed to go to the high school that everyone from my middle school was going to, but because it had a bad rep and there was just a lot of cholos and it was around a bad area, my mom was just, she's like, you ain't going there. You're going to a charter school. So she enrolled me in a pretty good school, a college prep, high school, and with good rep. A lot of white people, a lot of Asians. Not that much black people. Not that much. But anyways, yeah, I didn't know anyone. It's crazy. And I was always, I always wanted people's approval of something. And in that sense, that's where I just, it was like, if I could make these people laugh, then that means, how could they hate me, At least I'm making them laugh instead of, hating on them. But no, I got a lot of that. More in middle school, but I got a lot of just alienation from a lot of people. That and the style that I had, it was just weird. I had longer hair, didn't know just a different mentality, stupid. Just dumb. But around 10th grade, 11th grade, I knew everyone, I knew everyone, and I gotta say I'm glad, because it was just more people that I met instead of just carrying on the high school year with from my middle schooler classmates. So, yeah. I mean, I don't really know, when you graduate high school, you pretty much do your own shit, and you don't really stay in contact with, your besties or whatever from high school. So, yeah, like I said, I just keep to myself. So, but man, that even though I didn't really do anything in high school, I mean, I was good. It was just the homework, the tests. I've passed some tests, you know. I've had a couple of Spanish essays I've written high off my ass that I've gotten A's on, so that says something. But anyways, off from that topic. Whew. So let me tell you about a time not so long ago. It was like what, last week? Last week or 2 weeks ago or a week and a half. Okay, so my friend, my ex-bassist or whatever, he's in a relationship, right? And from time to time, he invites me. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing, just writing." He's like, "Dude, you want to come at a bar? My girl's friends there, and if you're not doing anything." And me, I'm like, "Oh God." It's just the whole setting up with the blind date and So I'm like, you got a picture of her? That way I can, see like what I'm dealing with. He's like, if you want to go, just go. If not, then I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. So I get ready. I confirm. I get ready. I drive up there, and I see my friend. He's parking. So we get there at the same time, and we're walking to the pub. And I see her friend's not there, So I'm like, okay. So I'm sure she'll be here, right? And my friend's like, oh yeah, she's on her way or something. She'll be here, dude. So we're there. We're at the fucking bar, and we're walking, right? We're trying to look for her, and we go outside to the patio, and my friend and his girl walks to this group as if they know them, right? And I'm like, okay, so this is the group. I might as well, introduce myself. And before I do that, they're just like looking around, right? They're looking at the group, but they're also looking around, trying to see them. And the group's looking at us, right? And I don't know where in my head I got it from, but I'm thinking like, okay, so they know each other, right? So I look at the first dude because he's looking at me, and I'm like, hey man, how's it going? I reach in for a handshake. He's just like, oh hey man, what's going on? And the rest of the group's just looking at me, and I'm just like, oh okay, hey everyone else. And my friend that I came with, he comes from behind me. He's like, dude, what are you doing? We don't know them. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's get the fuck out of here then. What the hell? And so, that was awkward. But, I mean, it's just me trying to make it less awkward. Because then I'll just be the guy just standing there like, hey, man, hey. I'm enjoying myself, trying to, I guess. But, so anyways, the chick comes. And immediately she looks at me, looks at her friend. They start talking, and then she just leaves. Like I wasn't down to talk. And I mean, just off the bat, I gotta say, just to be honest, she wasn't even my type. Just all that. I just, not to sound like I have a stick up my ass, but I'm not just gonna be into you off the bat, okay? And if I were to come in and I'm just flabbergasted at my blind date, just the sight of it, I won't just leave immediately. I'll be like, oh hey, I'll just act like I'm interested. No, okay, I'll just, I'll just be there. I'll just try and have a good time. And and I'll just let her know, hey, yeah, I don't like you like that. So, but it was nice meeting you. If this happens again, I'm down. Just so you should know, I'm not into you. Okay, I'm sorry. But she left like nothing, and I'm like, what the and my friend's like, yeah, she left. She drank too much, and she's diabetic. So because she has diabetes, she left. So right there, I'm like, wow, okay. Well, then fucking tell your girlfriend to not fucking invite her diabetic friends, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to just be the third wheel again. But, I enjoyed myself. And, in a bar full of people. Drunk people. But, yeah. And what happened? Oh yeah, we ate, and I went home. So you know, yeah, I don't mind being a third wheel. Yeah, cause uh, I know what I want, and that's basically just more time for myself. That's what I want. I'm selfish with my time right now. Okay, girl's fine, you know. If I can see her like once a week, twice a week max. But I just can't involve myself in something like that. Cause I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do stand up, so I'm just can't. It's not in my place. So yeah, man, I'm turning 25 this month. Holy shit, dude. Fuck. Gotta say, I haven't been feeling like I've been in my early 20s since I was 21. But since 22, it feels like I'm more going towards 30 than being in my early 20s. So yeah, man. And because of that, I just feel more of a push to just do something, man, of what I always wanted to do. And that's just broadcasting. But also, don't this podcast, uh it's just not only for open micers and comedians. It's for anyone, you know? Anyone, really. I don't want to have to regulate this to a certain crowd or anything like that. But shit, I really have to piss. I don't want a bladder crystal, so give me a second. Okay, so we're back from the bathroom commercials. So, shit, brain fart. Right as I come to the mic, it's just fucking brain fart. Okay, so. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? So I'm vaping again. Yeah, not proud of it. Not proud of it. But fuck it. You know that's my free will to you. It's just God, man. I don't know. But I went on 5 days. I went on 5 days without vaping. It's not that bad. Let me tell you about a story about when I was crushed by a parking lot gate when I was 3 years old. So I'm 3 years old, and you know, I've always considered myself a street kid, just going out, sneaking out, taking money from my mom's purse, and it was just coins for the elote guy, the corn guy. He would come around, so I would just loot at 3 years old, 4 years old, and yeah, where the fuck were my parents, dude? Because I would, dude, just imagine a 3-year-old just opening the door and just coming out and just. Because I lived in an apartment. There was a crap load of kids. It was like the Sandlot, man. Man, it was awesome, man. I honestly would rather live in, because I already did, but now thinking of it, living in a house is cool because you got a house, but dude, how I lived it, in an apartment with a gang load of kids, it was always a party. Everyone was playing hide and seek, tag, fucking Pokemon cards. That shit was awesome. But I remember one day I went out and there was no one to be seen. So me, I'm just roaming around looking at insects, playing with dirt. And I make it to every apartment has a parking lot. So we had two. So I go to the second parking lot, which is all the way in the back of the building. So I'm just there in the sun, and then I see the gate open and closing. There weren't even cars coming in. It was just a malfunctioning gate, just going in and out, closing and opening. So I play chicken with the gate. I'm coming. I'm like in its way. It's coming at me. I dodge it, and for some reason, I'm 3 years old, dude. I don't even know my name, So I'm there, just having fun, and I remember my shoe being untied, and the gate's coming at me. So instead of dodging, I look at my shoelace and I'm like, oh shit, how do you tie it? Fuck, I have to go back home for my mom to tie it, but I'm kind of doing this right now. So, and when I look up, the gate's already closing in, so I don't even have time to do anything. And I just, I don't do anything. It's just closing in on me. I'm like, what? And it's just pressing against my chest, and hard too, dude. It's like that gate gave no fucks about me. So I'm getting crushed by the gate. And man, it was like the most horrible pain I've ever went through. I mean, at least I got it out of the way, but fuck, man, it was just trying to close, and it just couldn't. And I'm just like, it was so painful. I was screaming. No one was hearing me. No one was hearing me. My screams. And I don't even remember how I got out of that, honestly, but it was an experience. I remember I was screaming, I was yelling out for someone to help. Cuz I didn't really know how to talk or anything like that. Like if I knew like help. I was like, help. Help. Well, I didn't even know how to curse. Like, oh fuck. I was just like, so. And I think I passed out, and I woke up with the gate still like pinned to me. So I think I just squeezed myself out. I think I broke the gate even more. So yeah. That sucked though. But don't do that. Don't play chicken with malfunctioning gates, cuz shit. At least if it makes a good story, if you survive it, then for sure. But yeah, I still haven't boxed up my shit. Cuz I am pretty lazy. And I'm pretty boring too. I don't think of myself as that much of an interesting person. I work well when I'm around people, but when I'm by myself, it's just like nothing. Nothing. But yeah.